It's happening, guys. It's Rock Tales. We're back, and maybe one of the loveliest visions I've ever seen via Zoom. I've locked eyes with someone who is so near and dear to my heart. I worship you, ladies and gentlemen. The princess or the queen of darkness, Sharon Osbourne.
Well, do you know what? I adore your family. I adored your mama, your dad. I was in awe of. So it goes both ways.
You know, Sharon, again, you on Rock Tales. I mean, there's no business for you doing this shitty show. I mean, you have The Talk season 11. So like the fact that like, I feel like someone used Jedi powers to get you onto our little broadcast here.
No, not at all. Not at all. In fact, I am very upset. You never asked me before, or Ozzy, or any of us. And let me tell you, Ozzy would gladly do it. In a heartbeat, he would do it.
Well, I mean, first of all, Ozzy Osbourne, one of the greatest vocalists of all time. I love his voice, the melodies, his phrasing on everything. One of the biggest influences on my life musically. But one of the best stories, I'm going to totally fuck it up. I think I ran into you guys at the steakhouse once. And then Ozzy, and I think you were there, Sharon, but he told a story about hanging out with Frank, like getting some food that you guys went for Indian.
Yes.
And Ozzy was laughing, telling me Frank's description of the food, and I'm going to fuck it up. Do you remember this story at all?
It was in Birmingham. It was after your dad's show.
Okay.
And the only place open at that time of night in Birmingham would have been an Indian restaurant. So
Right.
You take it from there.
Well, I think that he described the Vindaloo as like eating like a leather boot or something along those lines. And
That's right. Because Ozzy said to your dad, "How is it?" And your dad said, "It tastes like a fucking boot."
Yeah.
And then Ozzy proceeded to gag on his steak, and that was it.
Sharon, you need to know that the Zappa genes are so strong in the Ahmet Zappa house that his little son, Arrow, you need to see him sing Iron Man.
No.
It is real and powerful.
Oh.
Well, for 4 years now, I've listened to that song every day because it hits on two levels. One, the power of rock, and then two, the power of Marvel Comics, Iron Man. So I mean,
exactly.
way to have a crystal ball, and you were like,
when his face contorts.
Yeah.
Like old school
Oh
Oz, and it's incredible. And he's got this beautiful long blonde hair, and he looks
like
at himself in the
Ozzy.
mirror when he's doing it. It's incredible.
he's like a mini Ozzy. I'll send you a video.
Yeah, I want to see it.
Yeah, it's pretty adorable. Did I just notice that we have another special guest on Rock Tales that just showed up in your home?
It's one of my 11 dogs. This is Bella.
Okay, so Bella, see, this is going to be a fucking downer moment, but
You're gonna cry.
I'm going to fucking cry. So Bella looks like my dog Sandwich, who just passed away.
No.
Sandwich so that's a Pom. I mean, that's
yes.
But what I love is that you gave your Pom like a teddy bear haircut, which is super rock and roll. Because, like, I mean, wow. If I could come over to your house right now, what I would do is I would try to put, like Ozzy, I would try to put that entire dog in my mouth. I wouldn't try to bite your dog's head off because I don't roll that way. I'm not that rock and roll, but I'm just like, that dog is so cute. I might try to just nibble on it a little bit.
Before we go, I'll show you Ozzy's Pomeranian. His name is Rocky the Rockstar, and you have to see him because he is a rock star. He looks like Slash.
This is like making all my Rocktail dreams come true right now. I'm having an adult beverage with Sharon Osbourne right here on Rocktail.
Cheers.
Cheers to your entire family. I want to say that was Amy who came in earlier and brought you your little doggy there.
It was, and she sends you her love.
I love her. She has a new record. It just came out, right?
She does, yeah.
I cannot get over the glamour, this pink hair, the light that I'm seeing right now. You know, how is it back at season 11 of The Talk? I mean, is everyone envious of your glorious beauty? I mean, you shame everybody on that show.
Get out of here. You know,
I'm serious.
I work with, you know, a group of great women. I mean, Eve is a vision. Carrie Ann's a vision. Cheryl, of course, is a vision and as funny as fuck. And, you know, it's a great group of women. It is.
I have always wondered as a fan, has any member of The Talk ever gone to an Ozfest?
Oh, God. Loads and loads. Oh, my God. Aisha used to come all the time. And Sarah. Oh, yeah, they're big rock fans. Sarah Gilbert and Aisha Tyler, woo, and they party too.
Well, now there's like a sisterhood that seems pretty obvious on The Talk, and I'm just curious. You know, you produce TV shows, right? So I don't want to, you know, make you uncomfortable, but I just really like to get your opinion. I'm hoping that you'll partner with me to produce a pivot. Basically, I want to rip off The Talk and do a show called Bro Hang. And, you know, here's the deal. We could totally ditch. We'll ditch Richard. We'll ditch Brendan. Forget those guys. And then what we'll do, Sharon, is that we're going to start Bro Hang. So I'd like for you just to imagine, okay, there's a new round table.
We could do the red table. We could do the green table.
Oh, I love this. So who's at the table? Like,
I think that I would put you with Jack Black.
Okay.
Because he loves his music.
That's true. Okay, I like this.
I put you with Jack Black. Who else?
Dave Grohl.
Oh my God! Just for the barbecue alone, I had the awesome privilege of eating Dave Grohl's barbecue, and let me tell you, that man knows how to murder a pig.
Oh Lord!
Delicious, cooks it up right. America. So, we got Dave Grohl, we got Jack Black, me, of course. I mean, if you could somehow clone me, you'd have me fill the rest of the seats with myself, right? I mean, or naturally, perfect, perfect. So when do we go into production on Brohang? What do you think?
I think January. But look, I want to show you this doggy. Now, this dog...
that's like a little mini Alaskan...
it's a Pomsky. It's half Husky, half Pomeranian.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
You know that there's a band called like Pomsky Beat, you know, right? And they all they're like DJs with like cute dog heads, and they're really big in Sweden. You know that's happening. Okay, so wait, what's your Pomsky's name?
Elvis.
Oh yeah.
All right, for our listeners out there, Sharon is holding. She's got two dogs on this beautiful couch, and it looks like you could enter yourself into like the Iditarod with a bunch of tiny wolf-like creatures. You know, Elvis has got a nice scarf with a paw print. I mean, how fun is it over in your house right now?
He's got one blue eye and one brown, and he's divine.
Who's the leader of the 11 dogs? Is there one who's like the boss?
Yeah, it's Elvis's wife.
Priscilla?
Well, yeah, Priscilla or...
No, her name's Heidi.
Well, that also makes sense.
Elvis's girlfriend, wife.
Yeah, fuck.
You should have a dog hang. You should bring all the How many dogs are in the Zappa house right now? 8, 9?
Well, we foster dogs, so if you're in the mood for like 11 more dogs, we'll send them to your house anytime you want, Sharon.
We do the same. We bring like rescues in, and you know what? Sometimes it doesn't work out.
Yeah.
It's like people. And so then we'll find a home, and most times, though, it works out and they stay. You know, last time Ozzy was on the road, he comes back from Houston, and he's got a puppy with him, and he rescued it in Houston.
Oh, and what was? Do you still have that dog, or?
Yeah, that's Reba. Yeah, Reba's still here. She's still
Reba. How did you get the name? How'd you get the name?
Reba McEntire, it just made sense.
Yeah. So does Reba like have red hair or something like that? Is there?
No, but I just thought it was a good kind of like Texas-like name, so it would go with her.
Yeah, don't you remember Ozzy and Reba, If I Close My Eyes Forever, Amit? We love that song.
Oh, my God.
Love Reba Ford. So great. I love all of her work with Joan Jett. You know,
she
so
was
wonderful.
the best in the Runaways.
Reba, the best.
Reba was the best in the Runaways.
Love her outfits. That time in her life, a classic camel toe. Am I right, Sharon?
Oh, my God, was it ever?
Yeah, it sure was. Sure was.
It went on forever.
That's right. I don't think it was ever released. But my brother and Ozzy actually worked together somewhere. I think that there's a recording that Dweezil and Ozzy did of Staying Alive. Dweezil might have been 17 when that happened, when he recorded it. And for those of you who don't know, so there was some kerfuffle where Ozzy couldn't be on the track, so he was replaced by Donny Osmond. Donny did a great job, but he's no Ozzy Osbourne. So that's like one of the first, I think, family connections. But right. Can you shed some light on how did that not ever come out? And you should. I think everyone needs to hear Ozzy singing "Staying Alive."
It was a friend of ours that was doing it at the time, and then the record company just wouldn't give the rights for Ozzy to go and do it and to be released, because we were in the middle of an album cycle for Ozzy, and they said, no, you can't do it. And that was it.
Well, something to look forward to in the future, if it ever does come out. I remember thinking that was one of the weirdest, coolest things. And not weird, just cool, really.
Yeah.
Back in the day. So, maybe in the future, guys, maybe it'll happen in the way that, time has no meaning. Exactly. Maybe people will be able to hear Ozzy and Dweezil's version of Staying Alive. I'm rooting for it. I'm curious about your opinion, because I'm biased. My mother, I think, was one of the fiercest women in show business, and what she had to put up with really being, Frank's partner. And so when I see you and I get to spend time with you, I actually get really emotional, because I project onto you, right? I see you're such a strong woman. And I know that you probably had the same issues, had to combat some of the same issues my mother did. And just women in the music business, powerful women like yourself, it makes me think of my mother on how much shit she would get all the time. She's really the unsung hero.
My God, she was, do you know what, your mom, such a protector, it was like she had the biggest arms in the world. They would go around you and you'd feel so safe with her and in her presence, and, fight for her family.
Yeah. And I think you get a bad rap. So I guess my question to you is, do you feel like when you're trying to do the right thing by protecting your family, protecting Ozzy, protecting the musical legacy, when you have to deal with people who just don't understand it and think they can do X, Y, or Z?
Exactly. And the thing is, it's always, you're such a bitch, or she's crazy.
Yeah.
You should hear her scream. She's crazy. But a guy can threaten you and do this to you and that to you if they don't like the way you're doing business, or they need something from you. And they're like, oh, be careful of that one. But a woman, she's crazy or she's a bitch.
It's fucked up.
That's the way it is.
I would like to apologize for every male on this planet who has ever disrespected you. First of all, that's a dangerous thing to do, because I know that you probably, not only do you have 11 dogs.
I was in the third row, dead center at Ozfest when Sharon walked out.
You weren't.
Yes, I was. Of course I was. Yes, I was. And the quote that is burned into my mind is, "We love the guys in Iron Maiden, but Bruce Dickinson is a fucking prick." Mic drop. And everyone there knew, you do not mess with Sharon Osbourne.
Do you know why I did that?
I know.
Because for the whole tour, he would go on stage and badmouth Ozzy. Ozzy never knew any of this. We never said a word to Ozzy. And I just kept saying to the crew and all the other bands, he'll get it. Don't worry. He'll get it. I'm planning. And I just waited to LA, to the big LA gig. And I got all my friends to pelt him with food like you wouldn't believe. Cans of beans, eggs, everything. And I thought, that will teach you, you motherfucker. Don't be so disrespectful. Say it to his face. If you've got something to say about Ozzy, do it to his face, not to his audience.
Well, as a child of divorced parents, it was very triggering to me because two of my favorite entities on the planet were fighting, and it was just seared into my mind. What an incredible moment!
This is like a Rocktails therapy session, Sharon. You have superpowers, which here's another thing. This just in: Sharon Osbourne admits that she's MI6. There you go. I mean, look, the training that you've been given, all right? Most people don't know this. I mean, everyone's aware of how the CIA and the FBI works in the States. But, James Bond, you think James Bond, you think Sharon Osbourne. It's the same thing. It's like how many times have you saved the planet?
Oh, behave yourself.
See,
Maybe I've saved a few people from OD. That's about it.
Yeah, well, the president of the United States. It's a different story for a different time. It certainly wasn't this president. Yeah. I can tell you. Word association game. If I say Donald Trump, you say. Oh, well, you heard it here, folks. The 11 seasons of the talk. Sharon Osbourne on Rocktails. Sharon, our time together, it's coming to an end.
No.
Yeah, I know. We'd love for you to stay.
Well, let's have a farewell toast.
Sharon, to you, your entire family, I love you from the bottom of my heart.
We love you so much.
Thank you for coming on Rocktails.
Oh, guys, it's been an absolute delight. Thank you all. I love you. And next time, hey, come on. Call for Ozzy, please.
I'm the second we're done with this, I'm calling you. I can't wait to have Ozzy on the show. That would be a blast. But again, Sharon, you're my Christmas present, my Easter present. You're my everything. I love you and the entire family, Ozzy included, and all your doggies.
The same back at yours. And I want to see your little boy.
Oh, I'm going to send you. I'll send you some videos. All right, everyone that listening to the show, Sharon needs everyone to follow her and to support her new campaign. She's running for parliament, so she's in MI6. She's my manager.
She should take over for Kamala Harris.
Yeah, she's taking over for Kamala Harris. We're starting Brohang as our new show starting in January. So many great things happening. Yes. You heard it all here first. All right. Okay. See you next time. Bye.
Loves you guys very much.
I can't believe that just happened. I mean, Sharon fucking Osbourne on Rocktails.
Life highlight.
Yeah.
Life highlight.
Those were some cool dogs, man.
I don't know if you know this, but while this was going on, I submitted a resume so I could be a PA on the talk. And I think it's going to go down.
I think you got a shot. I think she'll definitely take pity on you because she saw your flop sweat via Zoom. So she's like, that guy needs to.
I think I could do a good job of craft service at the talk.
Or a dog walker for those 11 dogs.
Yeah. Well, I'm working for the Osbournes officially. Sharon, who's this man in the house, Sharon?
It's a new dog.
Yeah. What would you?
Sharon! Sharon! Ozzy, it's all right. I'm here to walk the dogs. I'm here to walk the Pomsky first.
Sharon might be confused because your Ozzy impersonation is so good that she might think that there's a real kerfuffle happening in the kitchen if you decide to impersonate him. But
disaster, divorces.
Don't say that. Shame on you. They're like the perfect couple. I love them. Don't ever say the D word. Fuck that. Shame on you, Brando. Shame on you. That's all the time we have for today, guys. This has been another stellar episode of Rock Tales. Cheers.